What is good for the goose is also good for the gander. Yes, so what is good for the goose is also what is good for the gander. Welcome to D&Z TV, and the place where we get better story and better gist for all of now. Our prophetess Naomi will be married Ooni of Ife. We can come up for marriage. Don't they get serious backlashing from the church? Don't they want to say, Naomi, go back to your matrimonial home. Go back to your matrimonial home, because if you don't go back to your matrimonial home, very soon all women waiting for church could confuse say, oh, divorce na normal thing. Ha! My dear, oh, this one now, they don't put Naomi in a very tight fixed corner. Church leaders all over the whole country don't wake up. All the baby church leaders, them from all the nooks and crannies of this world, they don't wake up. Come they try to advise Naomi now, say it is high time. And these men of God now no be just ordinary small men of God, but na serious men of God. Them we get some ginger, we get some swagger. They don't tell Naomi, say Naomi, make she go back to her matrimonial home, because as she no go back, say as life be now, once a person just can't they do some certain things like that, people go actually begin they feel say na normal thing. Before you know it now, everybody will come feel say, after all, Naomi did it. And so now they come they feel say that it is not supposed to be like that. That Naomi is supposed to go back to her matrimonial home, because that matrimonial home where she did so will make others not to dey confused. Because if them care is not taken now, then go they seriously confused. Now so then they come begin they even quote for herself. Men of God come they quote for her, say divorce is a grave offense against the natural law. It claims to break the contract to which the spouses freely consented to live with each other till death. Divorce does injury to the covenant of salvation, of which sacramental marriage is the sign. See, church people don't come. Say this is not acceptable. So this one now will be say church leaders now don't they fight Naomi. She cannot stand it. You see, that's why we talk. Say before somebody starts some certain waka, you need to ask questions. If people go say Joa say, one ne Joa say, Kiwe malu how far? Ini di Joa say, Kiwe malu olewe. Makana omni maro olewe oye nyekwen sobu. The Catholic Church does not formally recognize divorce. In the eyes of the church, the sacrament of marriage is a lifelong bond. Divorce, therefore, it is considered a grave offense against the natural order. Yes, it is an offense against the natural order, which means you don't enter. Anyhow it be, you must know how to carry your cross. Carry me they go, Jehovah carry me they go, my husband's house. When you don't sing this song like that, my brother, you're stuck. The Christian faith does not promote or encourage divorce. It does not casually condone divorce or take it lightly, but it does allow it in some certain circumstances. Then talk say circumstances we allow divorce. Now circumstances we get to do with physical battering. Yes, physical battering. Now if it make person now to come say, okay, I no marry again. You see, I no marry again now when it don't be say at this point now there is nothing anybody can do again. See, there are a number of reasons why it may not be an option. You have not been married for 1 year. Divorce is not allowed before that. You may not have grounds for a divorce, although under our present law, this is unlikely. Or you may simply have a religious objection to divorce. You see, divorce can only come now. You can say 3 reasons divorce is an option. Now, then talk say before you can begin to think of divorce, it has to be that there's some advice. We say remove the word divorce from your vocabulary. That's some advice my wife and I received when we were first married. And it was a great advice. In my thinking, if you always have divorce in the back of your head as a just-in-case option, you're going to be less committed to working through the hard times that inevitably come up in marriage. You're going to be more prone to consider bailing out when times get tough. You're going to be open to making one of the biggest mistakes of your life. I want to encourage you to decide that divorce is not an option. Why do I think divorce is such a bad idea? Here are 3 reasons. 1, I have seen the devastation divorce causes to husband and wife, to children, and to extended families. The family is intended to be God's place for stability, security, and growth. When the 2 people who are most responsible to see that it is decide to abandon ship, the whole family goes down in flames. Divorce is hardly ever a good thing for the kids. Research has proven this to be true. Time and again, even in cases where a spouse is abusive and the divorce happens for the protection of the children, the repercussions on their lives are typically bad. I know there are times when the choice is not easy and the children have to be protected, but divorce has consequences of its own. The possibility of spiritual legacy of faith being passed on from one generation to the next is dramatically hampered by divorce. Such a single parent can be that effectively, but the typical divorce situation makes it incredibly more difficult to do so. Unreconciled differences between parents communicate to the kids that Jesus can't do anything to truly help in the situation of real life. That makes them much more likely to hold Christian faith and at arm's length or abandon it altogether. I know there are extremely difficult circumstances that people face. Abusive spouses, addictions, illegal activity going on in the home, familial interference, and more. But the heart of the gospel is about reconciliation. Yes, my people. Now, waiting church elders come follow the tell Naomi. Say this matter where she enters, so she has to go back. Because she's trying to set a very bad example. Bad example. And the church leaders will make this statement, not be just square church leaders, now powerful church leaders, men of timber and caliber, will get very big congregations. They don't come out, can't join hands, can't talk, say, Naomi, go back to your matrimonial home. And people will follow talk this talk. Now, big men of God, Pastor Jerry Eze. They don't follow put out. Apostle Suleiman, Joshua Selma. These are powerful men of God. They don't talk to make Naomi go back to her matrimonial home. If not, the wrath of God will come on her. And you can't make men, all these other married people now, you can't they feel say, and the normal thing be that to do. And when they pray, make the wrath of God no come on her. All right, my people, now here the story go end. See, church leaders don't tell Naomi to go back, for she needs to be a good example to the Christendom. Yes, my people, now here the gist go end. Till we see again now. Make sure subscribe to our channel, click notification button, comment, like, and share. And if you get any other gist we want to talk about for this channel, let us know. And we'll sharp bring the gist for all of them. All right, my people, bye.